Okay. Before we even start this video, right, I just want to say up front, Mr. Shiggy, Drake Man Shiggy, Mr. Shiggy, you can't dance your way out of this one. Let's get started.
DJ Bandana.
Hey, yo, what's good? It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well-Connected, even more respected, Mr. Hashtag I Am Buffalo. Hope you all are enjoying your beautiful, what's today, Thursday afternoon, Thursday night. You know what I mean. Anyways, you tied in with DJ Bandana Black right here on the DJ Bandana Black YouTube channel. Check this, right? Drake Man, you know the dancing dude, Shiggy, they call him Shaggy right now, but your boy Shiggy, he's banned. And listen, I just want to say this, right? I want to say this in the beginning of the video, because a lot of times y'all do not listen to what I'm saying, and y'all get in the comments sounding crazy stupid, saying a bunch of stuff that I did not say, putting words in my mouth, saying that I'm making something more than what it actually is. I want to just say this up front before I even show you what Shiggy did. Trust me, I'm going to show you exactly what Shiggy did, and I'm going to show you why it's a no-fly zone for him and how this can possibly be bad for Drake too. But I just want to say this up front. This is from DJ Bandana Black, Mr. I Am Buffalo himself. I honestly understand that Shiggy is more, even though he dances and all that, he's more of a comedian. He does like funny skits and stuff online. So when I show you what I'm about to show you, although the whole city is upset and wants his head, I understood what he was saying. It was funny. To me, it was funny. Honestly, I laughed at it because when you see what I'm about to show you, you will get why it was funny to me. Even though a lot of people say he was dissing the city, in a way I could see that, but you got to understand that it's like if Kevin Hart did the same thing, you know that it didn't come from a malicious place. Like Shiggy has actually been here in the city before for an event. They booked him here at I think a club called Mez, downtown Buffalo. The only bad part about this, you know, we're gonna watch this first and then we're gonna talk about it. I'm explaining to you because it's more to the story.
People from New York City act towards people from upstate New York. Yo, what's going on, bro? Where you from, man? From New York? Word. That's crazy, son. Me too, yo. Shit, we in the building. You already know. Oh, yeah, man. What part you from, though? I'm from Queens, nigga. You already know. Where you from, though? Yeah, true. I'm from Buffalo. Nigga, you ain't from no damn New York, nigga. You from upstate. Fuck out of here trying to vibe with me and shit. To believe I almost, God. Believe we almost connected? God. Yo, bro, where you from, my man? Brooklyn, nigga. What happened, nigga? Nah, it's not like that. I was just 212 with this nigga. I'm asking this nigga where he from. Guess where this nigga say he from, bro? Where son say he was from, though? Nigga said Buffalo. Word of my mother. Yeah, Buffalo, New York. Nigga, you from upstate, nigga. Stop playing with that New York shit, nigga.
Okay, now, if you watch that clip right there, you from New York City, you get the joke. But honestly, I think the reason why a lot of people get upset about this is because people try to make it seem like people from Buffalo, New York, try to make it seem like we're part of New York City. When we go out of our way, no diss to New York City, I rocks with everybody, the whole state of New York City. I'm tied in everywhere, especially in New York City. But if you ever hear any of us from Buffalo, we say clearly we're from Buffalo, New York. Even our accents and everything is different. We're proud of being our own different thing. Now, if you've ever been to prison, jail, anything, as far as like a New York State, most of the times they ship you up here to upstate New York. And if you talk to anybody who's been in prison or jail, they'll tell you that Buffalo, Syracuse, Rochester, Niagara Falls, dudes are some of the most thorough people that you'll ever meet in your life. Like, it's real up here in Buffalo, New York. Matter of fact, do me a favor. After this video, just go Google most dangerous cities in New York State and tell me what you see on that list. Most dangerous cities in New York State and tell me what you see on that list. This is the home of, like, when people think of Buffalo, they think of like the Buffalo Bills, they think of farmland, they think about random buffaloes just walking through the grass and all that. Now, you know, on this channel, I keep it all the way 100. Like I said, if I'm willing to say that what Shiggy said was funny to me, like I didn't really take offense to it, was funny to me, then you know what I'm about to say now is not a lie. Buffalo is not farmland and buffaloes. I've never seen an actual real buffalo in my life. The Buffalo Bills have absolutely nothing to do with the city of Buffalo. They don't play in Buffalo. They don't live in Buffalo. They don't rep Buffalo. Only thing they have on them is the name Buffalo Bills. They play out in Orchard Park, which is like probably about 30 minutes away from here, but it's a suburb. The city of Buffalo is pretty much just like any other inner city. I would say to compare it to anything, to compare Buffalo to anything, I would have to say it's like a smaller Chirac, like a smaller Chicago, just based on the actual crime and the gangs and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. It's just a smaller area. The reason why it's so bad is because it's so small. When I say small, y'all thinking of like some little hick town, like 4 blocks. No, Buffalo is small compared to New York City because New York City takes damn near like half of the whole state. Not saying half of the whole state, but it's bigger than actual Buffalo, New York. The reason why this is actually bad is because Buffalo is one of those cities where it's not unified. Like, say, for example, if you're in, say, if he says something like this in Philly, and not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that this person or anybody runs a certain city, but say if he said this like in Philly, he can probably get somebody like a Meek Mill or a Will Smith, probably not Will Smith, but probably like a Meek Mill, somebody from Philly who would be like, yo, listen, it was a joke, man. We ain't taking no offense to it. That's my man. You good? You can still come here. You good? Or if he was out in Houston, even like a Jay Prince could say, you know what? That's family. He good here. We understand that he was joking. You guys took a little bit of offense to it. In Buffalo, it's a little bit different because it's not unified. It's not one person that can tell you that you good. Like, you will mess around and have a person telling you that you good, and they get clipped trying to stick up for you. And I think people are going, like, I understand it. I'm not going to, I stand for my city. I am Mr. I am Buffalo. So I stand for my city, and I'm right with my city either way, but you guys got to look at it and look at all the other stuff that he jokes about. And people from New York City says this all the time. Like, when I'm talking to my homies from New York City, even like DJ Skinny and all them, my people's out in New York City, like, they say the same thing. They like, because they don't know, they never been to Buffalo. Like, I've never been to Marcy Projects or anything like that, so I don't know specifically how it is there, but it's really all in fun. You could tell that he put a whole skit together. It was 3 of him playing 3 different characters, but honestly, it was funny to me. Yes, it was kind of a diss to my city, but when you go to the comments on his page, like, if you go to Shiggy's page right now and look at his comments, like, it's a no-fly zone. It's a green light on Shiggy right now in the city. So I don't know what they can do to solve this. I know Drake gets a lot of love here in the city because we were actually the first people to play Drake, the first people to give him a platform as far as showcases and all that too. And this is all facts. This is all record. Like, you don't be a dealer, you making this up. No, it was Cash Money. No, it was Jay Prince. No, before any of that, before the Jay Prince, before Cash Money, any of that. Listen to Drake albums. The last album, I believe it was, what was the name of that song? Where he was like, I used to think vacations was Niagara Falls. So Niagara Falls is right near Buffalo. And he was like, shouts to Buffalo, never ducking low. Shouted us out on there. His DJ at one time, DJ T Jizzle, he's from Buffalo, New York. On his latest CD, what was it, More Life? Whatever the last CD was, when they had a little skit at the end, it was like, yo, it's Al Wood, it's A Quiet Storm. That's actually from the same radio station I am on right now, Power 93.7 WBLK. We have a night show called The Quiet Storm. So he shows a lot of love to Buffalo. So honestly, depending on how the situation works out, his only hope really is Drake. But this can kind of turn out bad for Drake too, because my city is one of them cities where it's like, you and whoever standing next to you, pretty much, unless you like super tied in with somebody, which Drake, he's cool with a couple people here, definitely a couple artists, couple music people that we got here, producers and stuff like that too. But hopefully everybody can just chill out, because people was like really going, they like, yo, do not come to this Buffalo, Niagara Falls, Rochester, Syracuse, the whole area. You come anywhere over here, it's a green light, no fly zone and all that. I think they're going a little bit excessive with it, but that's just how the city is. Like, you gotta, I'm not even gonna say you gotta be careful, because even when I did the last video and I was saying like, yo, I'm not going to Chicago unless I'm in front of the police station, unless I'm in front of the hospital, that was based on facts. It's dangerous as hell there. Hell, here in my own city, I don't just be outside just open target, like going live while I'm on the block or something like that. Nah, if I post a picture of something outside, I post it once I'm going, because I understand my surroundings. But I never disrespect anybody's city purposely, or really disrespect anybody purposely. I know yesterday my notifications going, I don't know what's wrong with people the last couple of days. So apparently Schoolboy Q, and not to get off the subject, we got to wrap this up. Schoolboy Q just did the same thing. He was in an interview with Charlamagne. He was talking to somebody. He was like, yo, bro, you from Delaware though. Like, you from Delaware. Delaware got some hitters. Like, look on that same list of, or not on the same list of the top 10 most dangerous cities in New York State, but look on the top 10 most dangerous places in the USA. And you'll see that Delaware is somewhere on that list, or close to on that list. And that's not nothing to be prideful on. Like, I'm not saying like it's a good thing that you make the list, but you gotta, like, it's real people everywhere. It's fake people everywhere. It's soft people everywhere. It's suckers everywhere. It's people that get money everywhere. Like, don't just think because you from one place that that's what it is. Because a lot of times, I know if you ask like pretty much anybody from, a lot of people that's from New York City, they all go to school here. UB, Buff State, University of Buffalo, Buffalo State College, Madai, all of the big universities and colleges and stuff here is pretty much like 85% people that's from New York City. And I got friends who I've like life best friends who I've become friends with now, who I went to school with, who was from New York City, was like, yo, bro, like, I ain't know it was like this. Like, I got people that's from New York City who won't come to my neighborhood, won't drive through my neighborhood unless they with me. I'm from the east side of Buffalo, Central Park, which is the worst part of the city. That's also where, if you guys know about Griselda, key example, if you know about Griselda Records, Benny the Butcher, Conway, West Side Gun, El Camino, Ricky High, all of them, they're from Buffalo. West Side is actually from my hood, from Central Park. So Buffalo's a real place too. It's not prideful as far as like the crime and all that, but I don't know, Shiggy wilding out here. But I'm gonna have to watch this clip again, because this joint had me rolling though, because this is really how people from New York City sometimes portray us until you actually come here and something happened to you or you see something in real life. Like, watch the news, yo. DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, more respected. I'm out.
DJ Bandana.